Warning: the Sunday worship doctrine is not in the Bible. Warning: the Sunday worship doctrine is not in the Bible. This statement might sound shocking to many sincere Christians, but it's the truth, backed by scripture, history, and undeniable facts. From Genesis to Revelation, there is not a single verse that says God changed his holy Sabbath from the seventh day to the first. In fact, the Bible is crystal clear about which day is the Lord's day, the seventh day, not Sunday. Exodus the 28-11 commands, "Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. The seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God." God himself spoke these words and wrote them in stone with his own finger. This commandment was not given to the Jews only. It was given to all mankind as part of God's eternal moral law. Jesus Christ, the Son of God, kept the seventh-day Sabbath. Luke 4:16 says, "And as his custom was, he went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day." This was his routine. Even more compelling, Jesus said in Matthew 5:17-18 that he did not come to destroy the law, but to fulfill it, and that till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law. After Jesus rose from the dead, his disciples continued to keep the seventh-day Sabbath. In Acts 13:42-44, Paul preaches to both Jews and Gentiles on the Sabbath. Acts 18:4 tells us, Paul reasoned in the synagogue every Sabbath, persuading Jews and Greeks. The Apostolic Church never changed the Sabbath. So where did Sunday worship come from? Not from Christ, not from the apostles, not from Scripture. The truth is this: Sunday worship entered Christianity centuries after Christ through compromise with paganism. In 321 AD, Emperor Constantine, who was a sun worshipper, issued the first Sunday law, declaring that people should rest on the venerable day of the sun. The Catholic Church later adopted this tradition, claiming authority to change God's law. Catholic officials openly admit this. In the Convert's Catechism of Catholic Doctrine, it states, QC, which is the Sabbath day? A. Saturday is the Sabbath day. Q. Why do we observe Sunday instead of Saturday? A. Because the Catholic Church transferred the solemnity from Saturday to Sunday. That's not a Bible answer. That's tradition, man-made, man-changed, and man-enforced. The Protestant world, while rejecting many Catholic teachings, has blindly followed this unbiblical practice. This is a wake-up call to every honest Christian. The Sunday worship doctrine is not in the Bible. It is a deception, a tradition that directly contradicts the law of God. Revelation 14:12 says, "Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus." God is calling his people back to true worship, back to the Sabbath that he blessed, sanctified, and commanded. To skeptics and non-believers, show us just one verse, one, that says God changed the Sabbath to Sunday. Show us where Jesus or his apostles worshipped on Sunday as the new holy day. You cannot, because it's not there. The Bible warns in Mark 7:7, "In vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men." Sunday worship is a man-made commandment. It's time to stop following tradition and start obeying God. This is not about legalism, it's about loyalty. It's about truth. If you love Jesus, keep his commandments, including the fourth one. The Sunday worship doctrine is not in the Bible. The Sabbath is. The question is, who will you obey? The truth that will make pastors rethink their Sunday sermons.